In this video, we're going to be using Shannon Soap's Barbershop and a Gem Featherweight single edge razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB. If it's your first time here, welcome aboard. I hope you'll consider subscribing below. And as mentioned before, today we're going to use Shannon Soap's Barbershop. This is a beautiful barbershop scent. It is your traditional modern, I should say, rather than traditional barbershop type scent, reminiscent of, say, Maggard London Barbershop or something along those lines. Sweet, nice, really nice barbershop scent. I would call the scent strength about 5.5 to 6, right over medium. Really nice soap. A soap that a lot of people don't talk about, and they should be. So we're going to talk about it during the shave today. The cost on this, absolutely outstanding. Now let's just go ahead and get to misting so we can get going. A little under 24 hours growth today is what we'll be working with. Let's get to misting. Let's tell you the razor we're going to use. This is a Gem Featherweight. It takes the Gem style blades. We'll flip the cap up there and give you a look at the blade. Now, one thing to mention, if you're new, this is not a paint scraper blade or a blade that you put in a scraping device. This is designed for shaving. It's a Gem stainless. It goes in the razor and then it sits behind these catches, like that catch the end. Let me put it in, then I'll show it to you, because it's always difficult to put the blades in way above. Anyway, you'll see right here and right here is a blade stop. Once you get it in there, you simply flip it down and you are ready to go. Nice, mild, single edge shaver. And you can find these pretty affordably on eBay, often for not a lot, less than $20. This is the PAA Pre-Shave Cube. We don't need it, but I use it because I have it. And I have used Shannon's soaps many times, and so it is a good quality soap. And the price, which we'll get to as we start lathering here, the price is excellent. Now, keep in mind, Shannon's has several different formulas, or at least a couple. They have their premium formula, which is a little bit more expensive. By the way, look at that. You can't see it, can you? Super creamy lather here. You'll see it when it's on my face, hopefully. Anyway, Shannon's has a premium formula, which is a little more expensive. But this one is $11.95, folks, for 4 ounces. $11.95 for 4 ounces. Excellent. Exceptional price on our chart there. $2.98 per ounce. That is fantastic. This is a soap that I really love. I have for a long time. You don't see a ton of people using it. I'm not sure why, because as you're going to see, the quality is just outstanding. It's really a good quality soap, and it comes to you at a very decent price. And so I'm always blown away that more people don't use Shannon's. Now, the ingredients on this particular formula, we have good things like kokum, avocado oil, shea butter, lanolin, vitamin E. There's some good ingredients in here. So I'm telling you, this, let's just call it regular, non-premium formula from Shannon's. It works well. And it is priced very attractively. And I'm happy to see companies like Moon Soaps getting attention. And I hope that some people out there will try Shannon's. Shave 326, Ken Klitschko, for example. I believe he's originally from Ohio, where Shannon's Soaps hails from. Give this a shot. Marion, try it. And if you love Barbershop, get the Barbershop. I like 25th Street Lime. I like their lemon, lavender lemongrass. They actually have a lot of scents that I like. Okay, let's get going here so we don't make this a super long video. And with these Gem razors, this particular one, the Featherweight, is light. And you hold it, close to the cap, or you can actually lay the cap flat on your face if you want, and just rotate it slightly until you feel it cutting. These are very good shavers that have stood the test of time. Again, single edge razor, not double edge. And I can tell you right now, this Shannon's is just good stuff. And I'm surprised that, I think maybe the labels aren't at all bad, but because they're relatively simple, maybe they don't get as much attention. But on a quality basis and on the cost basis, more people should be using Shannon's. Because I think if they did, they would really appreciate it. Now, I saw Manny. He had a trouble lathering one. I have never had any problem with any Shannon soaps at all. They will they will produce a creamy, nice, good quality, slick lather. And so, you know, maybe something was wrong with, I think he used a sample. Maybe it got too hot in the sun. I don't know, but I've been using Shannon's for years and I've never had a problem with it. And so I hope people will, sometimes folks don't even know about it. The other day we was talking to the dude of shaving, who has a new nickname. I'm not going to say it because, you know, I do try to keep it family friendly on here, but it's, you know, has something to do with sweet and behind. Anyway, he didn't even know about Shannon soaps, you know, so folks don't know about it. But when you spend that $11.95 and you get a soap of this quality, you know, I think you're going to appreciate it. Now, I'll tell you some other things too. I've been friends with the folks at Shannon's for a number of years, not Facebook friends. I've never met them personally, but we've been, you know, we've spoken many, many times. Shannon was a teacher. And we also know Brian, her husband. He's in many of the groups on Facebook. Great guy, humorous guy. He's not uptight or anything. He likes to joke around. And so I know the chief mentioned the other day, we don't know these artisans or people in the business personally. And I agree. But if we've been around them for many years and talked on a semi-frequent basis and we see how they raise their children, you know, Brian and Shannon and their values, I think we can conclude that they're decent people, or at a minimum, their behavior in the hobby is good. Like they treat people well, they're nice to folks. And again, I think that's part of the reason why Moon Soaps is getting so much attention now, because they're just being good stewards, I should say, of the community, and people appreciate that. And so Shannon and Brian are the same type of folks. And so I hope people will give these soaps a try. And I promise you, if you make the lather properly, it's going to be good quality. Whether you buy the premium, and personally, I just buy their regular. I mean, I'm not trying to steer you away from premium if you want those extra ingredients with the goat's milk and all that. But you know me, I don't ever really need premium ingredients for my use case. But buy whichever one you want, if you want. Again, it's always optional. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to make you aware of these products and groups, and you make your own decision. But in this case of Shannon's, I can tell you, I think they are vastly underrated. They are well priced, and they run with any soap and are better than some, of course, and priced better than a lot of them. So very nice. We're just going to get a nice easygoing shave today with this Gem Featherweight. It is light because the handle is plastic. I don't know if it's Bakelite, or I don't know the actual composition of the type of plastic material it is, but it's good and it will provide for a good shave. I don't remember how many uses I have on these blades because I always forget. My DE razors, I use the blade about 3 times and chuck it, but with the single edge blades, I'll use them until basically they don't feel sharp. And usually that's more than 3 times. You can typically get more mileage out of them. DE blades are so expensive and so readily available. I don't see any point in due to their you know, the nature of them being inexpensive. I don't see any reason to push a DE blade ever, really. But the single edge razors, a little bit, slightly more pricey, but they're also more rigid. And in my view, they can handle more shaves without really, you know, getting dull quickly. That's just my opinion. You may disagree, and that's okay if you do. Nothing wrong with disagreement. All right. So far, the Shannon's is doing its job the way it's supposed to. Smells great. So if you like Maggard London Barbershop, it also is reminiscent of Zingari. I can't remember which Zingari soap is the Barbershop one. Say Soap Commander Honor. It's in that sort of realm. And again, the quality, I think you can see that. It's plenty creamy. Can you see that? I hope so. The lighting, you know, you can see the the beard growth pretty well now that I added lighting, but you can't always tell about the lather. And I can tell you right now, this is good quality stuff. So if you like, it's always up to you, but I recommend if you've been looking for somebody new, give it a shot. I think you'll be pleased, especially, relative to the cost. Fantastic. And honestly, it's good. It runs with every soap as far as I'm concerned. So try it, see? Let me know below what you think. But if you lather it properly, it will lather. And it will lather well, and you'll get hopefully, a great shave. Now, most of the shave is on you. Keep that in mind. Okay, quick reminder. Tonight is Real Talk with myself and So Sharp David. And we'll be discussing what's been going on in the community for the last couple of weeks on Instagram. I will link that below for you. We'll throw up the graphic right there real quick. And so I hope you'll join us for some talk, and you can chat and give your thoughts as we go. I appreciate everyone who comes and enjoys that hour with us every couple of weeks. Again, Real Talk tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And the link will be below in the description. I try to put a lot of information in the description. Links to products, so on and so forth. So please check that out and take advantage of it. Sometimes people will ask a question in the comments, and I not only did I answer the question in the video, but I also put a link in the description below. So please check that description. If you're interested in any of the products or anything I'm talking about, I try to put it in there. Now, sometimes things like this gym razor, which you can find on eBay, I won't have a direct link to that, obviously, because, it's something you just have to get secondhand. You can't buy a razor exactly like this at retail, so I can't really provide a link for you. But just Google gym featherweight on eBay and you can find one. They're usually not very expensive, and they're good shavers. Again, been around a long time, still doing the job even today. You don't see a ton of people using these. People still use them. There are many who still use them, but you don't see them as much as the new, double-edged razors. And a lot of people are straight razor shaving now, which I think is magnificent. We'll get back to that this weekend. But I wanted to have just an easy-going shave today with Shannon's and just shoot the breeze, have a nice mild shave, and just enjoy. I had a shave off camera yesterday. I don't do that a lot, but I wanted to enjoy the shave just myself. And honestly, it wasn't any better than the shaves I do on camera. So I just, it's like, hey, let's just get back to doing what we do. Okay. Nice shave today. Let us rinse. We'll come back and then we'll get into the post. We'll also show you the Shannon's Barbershop aftershave splash. Stay tuned. All right, and we're back with our Lancaster towel here. Ken Klitschko did a funny video yesterday with the Lancaster towel. Let's go check it out. I'll link it below for you. It's pretty funny. I just like the towel. I love the way it wicks away that moisture. I forgot to mention that we used the Gray Dog brush today with Timberwolf knot. Gray Dog turned this out of bamboo, and thank you again, Gray Dog. I love this brush. Okay, let's get our Magic Made by Witches. Off cam, by the way, I did use the PAA Allen Block with Dry Dock, and it's working out quite well. No burning whatsoever, so that was a nice mild shave, and the blade still good. No burning, no roughness, just all around really nice shave. Let's rub the old Thayers in just a little bit here. Okay. Shannon's. If you have not tried Shannon's, look, $11.95, 4 ounces, $2.98 an ounce. Kokum, avocado oil, shea butter, lanolin, vitamin. This is good stuff. It's underrated. I hope more people will try it, and I hope you enjoy it if you try it. I'm going to finish things off today with the Shannon's Barbershop splashes. They do have splashes. This is witch hazel, water, this particular one, sandalwood, hydrosol fragrance, so on and so forth. So this one is not an alcohol-based aftershave. So if you're one of those people that hoop and holler and go, ooh, you won't have to worry if you're averse to alcohol. This one does not have alcohol. I prefer it. But this is one of those that people might enjoy because it doesn't have alcohol. So if you want to try it, give it a shot. It smells great. And this was just an enjoyable shave. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I've been your host, CDB, and I'm reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.